Hey guys, don't want to throw too many doom and gloom videos out there, but I just want to let people know, especially if you're living in Canada, nobody's coming to save us. Nobody is saving us. There's nobody you could vote in that will come in here and save us. If it's votable in, then obviously it's all controlled. It's all selected. Nobody's coming in. People are saying, well, there's a new guy, conservative guy here in Canada, the Poilievre guy. I even made a video 2 years ago. It's on the channel. Go reference it. A message to Pierre Poilievre. And he was talking about housing 2 years ago. And I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, doesn't this guy understand or know that housing is actually built off of money laundering? Incredible amounts of money laundering. Huge amounts of money laundering. Now, somebody sent me a link the other day to a video on YouTube. Australia's housing market may be inflated by money laundering. You don't say? After 10 years of warning people about this destructive pattern? Look, if Canada wants to get fixed, wages and incomes need to be in line with real estate prices. And to do that, they have to stop the money laundering. Canada's GDP was too propped up or too built on foreign money. And that's why we have this empty home epidemic. They don't want to admit it. I think 5 out of 10 homes in Canada are empty. 5 out of 10 units. Condos, whether they're homes or detached or townhomes, 5 out of 10. And I think Australia is even higher than that. And now they're starting to admit it. Now they're starting to make these videos to tell people what we already knew all these years, and now they're going to fix the problem. So I don't think the problem is fixable unless if they want to bring housing back back down to earth here in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the UK. They need to tie income and wages to the price of housing. Whatever you make should be 3-4 times on average wage earners. So that is something that needs to be done, and it's something that needs to be addressed. And then how are they going to balance the books? Well, in that video we referenced 2 years ago, you want to balance the books? Great. You have to get rid of 80% of the public servants. All the people that were put into place, or all the people that ended up getting hired, all this big job fairs, this is all government, making 6-figure incomes, and they have no idea what they're doing for the government. Those people all need to go. All these public servant jobs need to go because they're causing red tape, distraction, bureaucracy, and destroying basically destroying us. Taxes keep going up. So for them to lower taxes and bring everything back into a reasonable living for us to be able to live, they're going to have to obviously cut the public sector down by 80%. They're going to have to stop the money laundering. They're going to have to stop the importation of fentanyl. They have to stop a lot of things before we could get back on track. Nobody's going to be voted in that's going to come and save you. They'll be selected, and it's going to be, if not worse. Right? Look what's happening in Chicago. Beetlejuice was one of the worst mayors of Chicago. Now look at the new guy that's in there. He's even 10 times worse. Look what's happening in New York. We can't vote our way out of this. Again, this is a problem, and this is a problem that it's a big problem, and it's all tied to money. Follow the money, and you'll find out what it is you need to know. You'll find what you need to see. And now, Australia's housing may be inflated by money laundering? You just made a YouTube video to tell us that now? Search across our channel and see what we've been talking about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Am I right or wrong? No one's coming to save you, Canada. I'm in Canada, and finding a balance here is almost impossible. Let me know what you guys think. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken.